Hey, Social Cam. Hopefully everyone is well. I wanted to share a little story, testimony, if you will, of a recent occurrence for me. I had been experiencing a challenge with my sinuses. Actually, for the last couple of years, it seems as if they were consistently just draining, and I didn't understand what was going on. I had briefly been impacted by allergies, but had never had this particular scenario happen. It just seems like just extreme drainage. Well, I began to pray about it, seeking natural remedies, but I began to pray about it, just saying that it wasn't something that I wanted to live with, especially since I didn't know where it came from. Well, recently I found a leak in my kitchen that was coming from the upstairs bathroom. And I thought it was a small thing that expanded to be something much larger. Turns out that we really had to rip the kitchen out to get in and fix the pipings that was coming from upstairs in my bathroom. And in the process of us ripping out the kitchen, lifting up the floor, we discovered that there was an enormous amount of mold. And as we began to take the mold out and they began to work on fixing my kitchen, it turns out that my sinuses began to clear up. And even though it just seems that it began to clear, and I was like, wow, it was the mold that was in the house. And a lot of things, the speaker, the preacher, the motivator, all of that in me began to make so many different lessons. Sometimes we're living with silent killers or deadly killers that we're not aware of, and it takes us having to go through challenging situations, situations that displaced us, because while they were working on my kitchen and fixing the piping of my bathroom, I was displaced for a little over 2 months. But in the process, my prayer was answered, because it's right. I wasn't supposed to be experiencing the extreme sinus drainage, and my body was giving me an alert all along that something is wrong. Something is wrong in my environment. I'm thankful that it didn't get any more extreme than what it was. But I tell this story to say to you that, hey, you may be experiencing something, and the process of you accomplishing what you desire, the clearing of the sinuses, may be through an area where you walk through a seemed challenge, or an area where you walk through a seemed displacement, but it's necessary for the process for you to accomplish where you are going. Sometimes there's a miracle in the mess. Be encouraged. Know that all things are working together for your good. I love all of y'all. Hope to talk to you soon.